When you hear that Suspiria has a remake in the works, it really is eye-rolling. I mean, is there a film out there less in need of a remake than Dario Argento's classic? The movie doesn't lend itself to being remade, the story is standard horror stuff. What the film is remembered for is the gorgeous, saturated Technicolor galore and the legendary soundtrack by Goblin. Why oh why would you remake a film like this? What could you possibly hope to achieve? The brilliance of the original can't be replicated. The project seemed like yet another Hollywood stab at a quick buck by cashing in on a big name movie. But then the trailer dropped, and the trailer changed everything. All of a sudden this movie, probably the most unnecessary of the year, is now one of the most anticipated for horror fans. The first thing you notice about the trailer is the look of the film. It couldn't be more aesthetically detached from Argento's classic if it tried. The movie looks almost devout of colour but has a really hypnotizing vintage grainy look. Taking in the slow zooms into account also, the movie really looks like it could have been made easily in the 70s. It really has that old school Hollywood new wave look. And coupled with the imagery in the trailer, all these creepy disturbing shots, it does really look unnerving and eerie. Doing the remake as far detached as possible to the original film is the way to go. The filmmakers were right in not even attempting to make a colourful film or a score trying to match Goblin's. The film would have never gotten out of the original shadow this way, and it would have always been compared, and therefore it would fail. With this new direction of the cinematography and the music, providing the music in the trailer is from the film, the movie will be able to stand on its own 2 feet. I was quite indifferent to the film before the trailer. I heard a 3-hour cut was screened and it was incredibly violent, and I thought to myself, well, at least we might get a film with some decent giallo style kills. But honestly, the trailer has raised expectations and now I'm expecting a really good movie. Of course trailers can be misleading, but I'm trying to judge what the trailer shows of the film as opposed to the way in which the trailer is cut and structured. It's a good trailer, shows a lot without giving anything away, but is there a good film hiding underneath? The cast and crew suggests so. It's being made by Luca Guadagnino, who made the critically acclaimed Call Me By Your Name, and boasts a heavy cast featuring the likes of Dakota Johnson, Tilda Swinton and Chloe Grace Moretz. One of the most exciting things revealed in the trailer is the 3 mothers connection. The lore surrounding the 3 mothers was always really interesting to me, and I don't think Argento's trilogy went into as much detail as it could have done. And Suspiria 2018 has this opportunity to delve deep. Heck, if the film is a success, who knows, we might even get an Inferno and Mothers of Tears remake. A few months ago, when footage was shown at a CinemaCon, audiences said it was one of the most sickening things they've ever seen. Dakota Johnson mentions that the movie messed her up so much she had to have therapy, and the footage was described as Johnson's character dancing in front of instructor Swinton, and according to IndieWire, she begins to dance, but with each twist and turn, the girl in the other room is flung up against the mirror. She begins to dance, but with each twist and turn, the girl in the other room is flung up against the mirrors. During her performance, the other student sustains broken bones, feels her jaw burst through her lip, and soaks the floor with drool and urine. When Johnson swipes her wrists across each other, the girl's legs bend back at unnatural angles. She is in agony, reduced to a knot, convulsating on the floor. Twitter reactions were stunned and delightfully sickened. It's advisable to try and not to get caught up in the hype, of course, but after the debut of the trailer, it's just getting a bit more difficult to do so. 2018 has given us some successful horror flicks like A Quiet Place and Hereditary. With Halloween and Suspiria along the way, it's quite an exciting time to be a horror fan. Here's hoping Luca knocks it out of the park and Suspiria becomes the crowning jewel of the year's horror films. Thanks for watching.